Okay, now that you have deposited your earnest money, you've met with your lender, you're sure about your loan, now it's time to order the inspection. Your agent will have sent you a list of possible inspectors that you can use. Here's the most important thing to know with choosing an inspector. It's up to you. You can choose any inspector you want. I highly recommend that you call and interview several inspectors to make sure you're using one that you feel the most comfortable with. Now, the next thing you're going to do is let your agent know if you would like them to be there or if you would prefer that they just come at the end. Sometimes it's better for you to have just a couple hours in the home with just the inspector there. So that way you can ask any question you want, you don't have any pressure, you can walk around, you can take measurements. And the inspector is going to be looking at things like the plumbing, the electrical, the roof, this foundation. Now, they're home inspectors, so they don't specialize in any one thing. They have a general knowledge of all of the home. If they find something that needs to have further evaluation, they're going to tell you, and your agent can extend your inspection contingency so that we can bring those specialists in. You can have the sewer inspected during this time. You can test for lead-based paint or asbestos. You can have a lot of different inspections. So just to sit down and discuss with your agent, what tests would you like to have on this home? Once you get your inspection back, you and your agent are going to sit down and you're going to go through the inspection and look for issues that are deal breakers for you. You should note that especially in a heavy seller's market, the seller's not going to be willing to spend a lot of money repairing items that were seen during the initial walkthrough. Inspections really aren't for something that you walked into the home and you were able to see, but more for things that are hidden, defects and safety issues. Now, there are 3 ways that you can negotiate inspections. You can say, hey, I'm completely good with how the home is, and we can move on to the next step. You can say, seller, I need you to either fix this item, reduce the purchase price, or give me a credit in some way so that I can fix this item after closing, or you can cancel the whole transaction. With those items, I really recommend, if you can, do it yourself after closing. Ask the seller for a credit, and that way these can be things that you fix. The seller, you don't know who they're going to choose to fix the items. We can ask them to choose a licensed and bonded contractor, but most likely they're going to go with the most inexpensive option because they're not going to live in the home anymore. So we recommend that it's better to get a couple of estimates and for you to fix it after closing. But that's just an option. Do whatever way makes you the most comfortable. Once we've gone back and forth with the seller and you've decided that you're okay, then we'll move to the next step.